big man.
Here we go.
Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Just like his pops, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. You can't let that happen.
The kick out to Tatum. Smart against Morant. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now here's Brooks. Adams outside. Adams with the screen on Smart. In the corner, it's Bane. Buries it from three-point range.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
And here's Morant after Marcus Smart got his shot to go from deep. And finished off by Morant.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's Brooks, following the miss by Robert Williams. And finished off by Morant.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Tatum kicks to Horford. Horford with a screen on Brooks. Back to Horford. Here's Brown. He feeds it to Williams. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
And it's Brooks in the corner. Outside, Bane. To the wing right side. Here's Adams. Rebound, Boston. Smart with the ball. It's picked up by Brooks. Tatum, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Outside Jackson. Runner in the lane. Passes to Brooks. From past the arc. Drills it from outside.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
And here is Horford after Marcus Smart got his shot to go from deep and stolen by Horford. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And here's Brown outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the three.
Smart against Morant. Bane looking around. And another miss by Memphis.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
There's Brown with the 3. Smart finds Horford. The 3 from Tatum. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Adams with the screen on Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
And he sinks the second. A three from Tatum. Here's Horford, and it's all evened up.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Up in time. Tie game in Boston. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
The Grizzlies. First name, your Celtics.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the Boston 5. And Morant throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Now here's Tatum. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Fades away. And Bane pulls it down. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Brooks for three. Rebound Boston. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Williams sends a screen for Smart. At the elbow, Williams. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Brown wide open. He fires. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got 6.
Don't lose track of Brown. Dangerous all over the floor, but particularly that corner 3.
Bane against Brown. Bane passes to Morant. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Smart wide open, he fires. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Brooks, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Smart kicks to Tatum. From deep. He's off on that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams will ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Now, here's Tatum. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Oh, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
Brooks outside. Jackson setting the pick here for Brooks. Back to Morant. Takes the turnaround J. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. The Celtics with the lead. In the corner, Tatum with it. 56 seconds left to play in the first half. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Tatum. They get it back. Williams passes to Tatum. Celtics passing it around. Horford finds Smart. Boston needs to get off a shot. The kick out to Brown. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Grizzlies ball.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Clark a screen on Brown. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Buries the long-range jumper. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
On the wing, Brown. Outside, Horford. And Smart the bucket on the assist by Horford. Smart's got it all tied up now for the Celtics. Now Kennard. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing. Thank you, David, for that interview.
The Grizzlies, 24.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, Marcus Smart has been really making it happen.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Jones is out there with Luke Kennard. Then there's Desmond Bane. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama at the 4 spot. Ogden against Jones. In the corner, Kennard with it. There's the screen. Offline with his 3.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And since coming into the league, Desmond Bane, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
And the shot is good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Kennard kicks to Jones. Outside, Bane. A three-pointer is right on target. Bane's got 6 points.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Jones, the pass to Kennard. Here's Clark. Got a piece of it. So here's Gallinari. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. To the right side. Back to Bane. Fires the 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Gallinari with a screen for Brogdon. Gallinari outside. Aldama with the rebound.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Kennard kicks to Clark. Back to Kennard. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. That one, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Brogdon outside. Three down low. Guarded by Bain. And it's Gallinari missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 4.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. The Celtics have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker at the break. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Cornette, and he lays it straight in. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Here's Eldorado. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Brogdon against Clark. Pass to Gallinari. Here's Cornette. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Steven Adams is checked in for Brandon Clark. And Brooks subbed in for Bain. Jones, the pass to Brooks. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Jones, that's for 2. Gets to the corner and buries it. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Jones against Brogdon. For the lead. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Kennard on the wing. From deep. And he's good on the 3 ball. And it's a 5-point Grizzly lead. He got it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Amazing that Bain fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
That one is no good.
He also loved that Bain absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
Pass to Tatum from deep 3-point range, and Desmond Bain pulls it down. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. It's Brooks on the wing. Outside for Jackson, out left to the wing. 5 on the clock. Morant dishes to Jackson. Al Horford with the rebound. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Tatum's shot is off. Memphis has gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Brooks outside. In the corner, it's Bain. On the wing, Jackson. Brooks from outside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Celtics trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Tatum. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
Okay, listen. Tatum can strike from anywhere. The mid-range is an open option for him at all times.
Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. Morant against Smart. Jackson with the screen. To the inside. And stolen by Horford. Here's Brown. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis leading by 5. And Adams kicks to Jackson. Lays it up off the glass. And it's 6 points for Jaren Jackson.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Brown with it. He's picked up by Morant. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks with no one around. Connects from three-point range. Brooks has got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Memphis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Takes a 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Outside, Horford. Tatum on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. Jackson against Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Brown. This one for 3. Boston again missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Adams right side. Outside Jackson. Inside. Deflects the pass. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And there's the pass to Smart. Tatum against Brooks. Tatum no good. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
They get it again. They kick out to Brown. Looking to end the run. It doesn't go for him. Memphis has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Grizzlies.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Desmond Bane.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Bane kicks to Brooks. Here's Morant. Offline with the baseline jumper. Outside Tatum. Lets it go with the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business.
I smack clowns with mad style.
lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Williams. Brown finds Horford. And here's Tatum. Kick out to Brown. 6 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
From downtown. The shot by Conley. No good. Boston on offense. Down low. And Williams punches it home.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room. And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Tatum. Launches it. Fader on the way. Brown can't hit.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Towns passes to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Towns a screen on Smart. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
For Boston, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Brown. McDaniels with the rebound.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Conley finds Towns. Back to Conley. Towns a screen on Brown. Pass to Towns. To the middle. Here's Conley. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Conley. Edwards has got his second basket of the game. Outside Tatum. And here's Smart. He's guarded by Conley. Horford outside. From deep. McDaniels with the rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And it's powered home by Towns.
And you see Towns with those big mitts, able to control the basketball on the dribble. That's where the size of your hands can be a nice asset for you.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Williams. Horford outside. 1:52 left in the first. And that one's long. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 6. Conley passes to Edwards. Over Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result. Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Horford. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. To the paint. Smart. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
They get the rebound. Out to Horford. Here's the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. And he's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Smart. Three-pointer off the mark. Williams on the wing. Oh, deflected. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort, defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Boston Five.
Well, you can't afford to give Horford that type of advantage inside. As soon as you do that, you're cooked.
Here's Gobert. No good that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Smart with the ball. Outside, Williams. Here's Smart, plenty of space. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Now here's McDaniels. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Conley finds Gobert. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. It's McDaniels on the wing. Now here's Edwards. He's got 11. Pass to Towns. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
You know what? You have bigs who can threaten you with the triple where you have to at least respect it. But when you think about Karl Anthony Towns, in multiple seasons, he's hit over 40% from 3.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
It's blocked by Gobert. Tatum passes to Brown. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide-open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And stolen by Brown. Here's the break. Here's Tatum. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Tatum's gotten his second bucket.
Awesome speed from Tatum. Excels at getting to the right place in these fast break chances.
Reed, a screen on Brown. Here's Alexander Walker, and he buries his first look. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Outside, Brown. It's Smart on the wing. Pass to Horford. A minute 31 left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Right side Brown. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. The Timberwolves have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Anderson passes to Reed. And stolen by Williams. Smart with the ball. Horford right side. Lays it up and banks it in. Horford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, it's so hard to stop Horford when he's that physical down low. Most defenders have a tough time dealing with him.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
On the wing, Noel, defended by Smart. Pass to Reed. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Reed's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Tatum with it. Prince is there. Tatum gets the bucket.
You know, with how good Tatum is driving it, I think it's a smart play by Jason to take that shot because the defense is giving him room to do so.
A slam dunk by Reed.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Tatum way outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and maybe a step out of his range.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
The Celtics have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Smart with the bucket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Anderson drives. Pass to Noel. It could go. And we finished off one half of play.
The Timberwolves 34.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And, you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Kyle Anderson is out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Noel in at the 1. Prince can't hit. Boston shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA draft.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. Williams comes in for Hauser. Reed for 3. Cranes the triple. Reed's got 10 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Now here's Brogdon. Pass to Cornette. The 3. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon.
Boy, Brogdon has such outstanding vision as a playmaker. Easily spots the wide open man there.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by White. Here's Anderson. Here's Noel. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Anderson. The 3 ball. Rebounded by Brogdon. Pulls up. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
Brogdon extremely comfortable taking these jump shots because he knows he has the green light.
Here's Alexander Walker. Got a hand on it. Outside Brogdon. Goes up on the wing. It's picked off. In transition. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Gallinari drives in. No good. Nice D from Anderson. Minnesota has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Prince. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside, Williams. Here's Cornet, 6 to shoot.
Minnesota foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to White. The 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. The kick out to Conley.
2 minutes remaining.
Fires the 3.
2 minutes.
Outside McDaniels. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Gobert passes to Towns. Outside McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gobert. And he comes up with a bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Shoots from the right block. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Minnesota's shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. And Gobert with the stuff.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Here's Brogdon. Soft touch off the glass.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You got to stay in his jersey.
Outside Conley. To the right side. Towns down low. He's against Gallinari. Towns can't get it to go.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
Pass to Cornet. Over Gobert. Cornet can't hit. Minnesota has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Now Conley. He's guarded by White. And he's going for the oop here. And Gobert with the stuff.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
White, the pass to Williams. And the layup falls.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, and we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And for the Celtics, they're shooting 41% in this game. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in it to 1. That's the Boston 5.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Conley against Brown. Pass to Williams. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
And that one's good from Conley.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Horford finds Tatum. Horford inside. Covered by Towns. Clock at 6. Brown passes to Tatum. Over McDaniels. They grab their own miss. Smart outside. With 1 on the clock. Brown drives in. Oh, misses the dunk.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Conley against Brown. Here's Gobert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And the stifle tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
The Celtics have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. And then Tatum slams it in.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
McDaniels passes to Conley. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Outside Conley. Outside Edwards. Edwards is doubled. Pass to McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. Here we go, 1-on-1. Tatum passes to Brown. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. The shot that time not on target.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Here's Towns. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming. And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
For 3, Conley. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Smart for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Conley goes in. Pass to Gobert. Fires for 3. Boston with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside Tatum. Not going to go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Timberwolves.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
So it's Boston now. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Out to Horford. Launches it. Kept alive by Boston. And here's Brown for 3. The shot won't fall. And here's Edwards outside. No luck on that one. 24 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Deflected. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Gobert finds McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Horford. McDaniels from long range. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road by the... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight.
I smack clowns with mad style.
set to take the stage in front of their loyal fans. So Memphis will get the first possession. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit. And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Morant kicks to Bane. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the tray. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Gobert against Morant. Outside, Towns. Good on the three-point shot.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Brooks the pass to Morant. Adams sets the pick for Morant. And Adams kicks to Jackson. And Adams with the slam.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Bane against Edwards. Now the feed to Gobert. Morant outside. Back to Adams. The pass to Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
Both free throws good from Morant.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Now here's McDaniel. Puts it up from 12. The shot will not fall. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Morant scanning the floor. Adams finds Morant. Here's the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Morant's got 5 now. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season, Smitty, in the NBA. And now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
You know, off that pick, Mike Conley, he's able to drive, shoot, and pass. That's what makes him a tough cover.
Adams sets the pick for Jackson. Morant passes to Adams. And here is Bane. Memphis moving that ball around. Adams with the screen on Towns. 4 on the clock. Here's Bane. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. Don't come across them that often.
And Gobert kicks to Conley. Gobert with the screen for Edwards. To the middle, over in the corner, McDaniels. A three-pointer off the mark. Memphis leading by 5. Brooks outside. Passes it to Morant. Uncovered. And he gets the jumper to drop. He's got 7.
A versatile offensive talent. We know Morant can drive, but he also has a smooth jumper.
Here's Edwards, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Leading by 5. And Morant throws it down.
trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Morant with it. 9 points in the game so far. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. And a wide open look for Bane. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Bane's got 8.
When you need to get 3 points right back, Desmond's the man you want on the job.
Conley's shot is off. And here's Morant. Adams with the screen on Conley. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Grizzlies out. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. And it's Jones in at the point. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Just a solid contributor. Mike Conley has continued to age, and he looks far from done.
Yeah, he's terrific, especially at setting the pace and orchestrating an offense. Also solid at realizing how to get his teammates involved. A selfless distributor who looks to make his guys better.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
Back to Jones. To the paint. Adams' shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Now here's Jones. McDaniel's defending. Gobert with the block, and they'll keep possession. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Some changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark comes in for Adams. And it's Luke Kennard in for Bane. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Anderson passes to Reed. Stolen away. Jackson has the open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jackson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Alexander Walker passes to Noel. Here's Alexander Walker. Crafty move. Kicks it out to Prince. Clark with it. Guarded now by Prince. Now Clark. Jones, that's for 2. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Jones has got his first points in this one. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Jones kicks to Brooks. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Clark inside. Guarded by Reed. And that one's good by Clark.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now here's Anderson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Misses the 3. Memphis leading by 5. Brooks, the pass to Kennard. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul. And Memphis making a change here.
Substitution for your Grizzlies, Steven Adams.
And stolen by Prince. Here's Noel. Defended by Jones. Noel passes to Reed. And again it's Minnesota.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Pass to Kennard. Back to Jones. Pass to Eldorado. Over Anderson. 5 to shoot. Eldorado can't hit.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Here's Reed. It's hauled in by Adams. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. 29 seconds left in the second quarter. Noel passes to Anderson. Here's Noel. Kennard covering. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Poked loose.
Yeah, nice effort there in tracking down the long rebound.
Jones looking for an opening. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as well.
The Timberwolves, 23.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Anderson is out there with Taurean Prince. Then there's Reed. And it's Alexander Walker into the 2-guard position. Now here's Morant. To the wing on the left. They set the screen. Stolen by Anderson. And now here's Prince, the fast break opportunity. There's the pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Reed. Here's Noel. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Aldama passes to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Now, here's Bain. 8 points for him. Over Prince. That one off the back iron and out. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Down low, Reed, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Playing with good instincts. The key on making those around him better.
Right wing. Here's Eldorado. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now, here's Kennard. Passes it to Eldorado. Lets the 3 fly. That one doesn't drop. And Minnesota will come the other way. Noel passes to Anderson. Bounce pass, Prince. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. Out to the right wing. Here's Noel. It's good from long range. Noel's got the lead up to 5 now for Minnesota.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Bain inside the three-point line. And nothing is falling for him right now. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
So both teams making some changes here. Timberwolves leading by 5. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Now, here's Clark. Pass to Jackson. Back to Clark. Clark sets a screen for Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Conley with it. Outside, Towns. A crossover. Gobert trying to get open. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Towns, a screen on Kennard. Conley with the 3, drains it from beyond the arc. Conley's got 6.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
Kennard, the pass to Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Entering the league raw offensively, Gobert's developed a few moves in the inside.
And the rejection by Towns. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Brandon Clark.
And it's the size and mobility of Towns that makes it so hard to deal with, especially when he's looking to score.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
McDaniels dishes to Gobert. Conley surveying the D. Back to Gobert. Out to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Minnesota enjoying a 12-point.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Grizzlies trail by 12. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Jackson, that's good.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Out to Edwards. Up and in on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Now here's Bain. The 3 from Morant. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves leading by 11. And And here's Conley outside. And he recovers it. Gobert finds Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Bain. For three, Edwards. And finished off by Gobert.
This could be a big night for Rudy. He's showing great focus on the offensive end so far.
To the inside. Out to Edwards. Down low. Morant with the steal. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Left side, Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
To the left wing.
I got him.
Adams down low. Gobert on him. Morant outside. Puts up a three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lets it go. Edwards against Morant. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Here's Towns. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Sweet move. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut to just 11 points in the basket from Morant.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
From deep. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Once he crosses half court, you need to stay awake because he can drop it from deep.
Morant outside. And Adams kicks to Morant. Gobert with the block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
Oh, he launched that one from way outside. And the Timberwolves lead by 17. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And another difference maker for them has been their opportunistic defense. That they are really piling up the steals in this one.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Timberwolves.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Rudy Gobert.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Outside Conley. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Conley's shot is off. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
And so here's Memphis.
Who's got Joe?
And here's Morant. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
I smack clowns with mad style.
This could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in it to one. Now here's Smart. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Jackson against Horford. Horford, a screen on Bane. Williams on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Bane against Smart. Outside for Morant. Let's go with a three. Hits a three-pointer.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal. Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
And we're about a minute into the first. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, how about the leaping ability of Jaylen Brown? Soars high for the rim-rocking slam. Go to work, young man.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, B.A., and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Tatum. Into the lane. Tries again. Can't connect from short range.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Jackson. A good look from Bane. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Outside, Brown. From the arc. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Jackson against Brown. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Steven Adams will leave no doubt when he's near the cup.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Brooks against Tatum. Pass to Brown. The three is up. Knocks down the triple. Brown's got his second basket on the night.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Bane. From downtown, nails it from 3. Bane's got 5 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Yeah, he's not just trying to score, he's trying to embarrass someone.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
Now here's Brown. He's got 5. Williams a screen on Bane. And the foul on Steven Adams. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Celtics in possession here. They trail by 6. Here's Brown driving inside. Adams grabs the miss. And Doris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
Williams with it. He's picked up by Bane. Tatum against Jackson. Brown passes to Smart. Outside Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Horford a screen on Jackson. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Only 3 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
He sees the taller defender, and he just gets more aggressive.
Tatum against Brooks. And finished off by Tatum.
Well, you see Jason Tatum rise above the defense and lead, no doubt.
Inside, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And here's Brown for 3. Horford finds Smart. Back to Horford. That'll count. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly due. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, we're in the era of the 3-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Luke Kennard out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the 4. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Morant against Smart. Morant, the pass to Adams. Outside for Brooks. There's the triple. He buries it from 3. Brooks has got 6.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Pass to Brown. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for 1 more at the line. Ja Morant picks one up.
Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. Bain comes in for Brooks. And here's Morant outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Williams. Aldama grabs the board. And how about Jaylen Brown, Doris, becoming an offensive monster?
This guy has become a consistent 3-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they've challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the 1 position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Horford outside. The kick to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. No good from outside. Memphis leading. Bain, the pass to Morant. And stolen by Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
That's the 2-way play of Jaylen Brown. Elite defensively, create the turnover, and then no one catches him in transition.
From deep, Bain. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Smart passes to Williams. Back to Smart. Now here's Tatum. Down low. It's tipped and stolen by Clark. Pass to Smart. Williams on the wing. And here's Tatum. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go. Tatum's got 7 points in the game.
Well, the confidence of Jason Tatum is evident always. As soon as the ball touches his hands, he is shot ready and lets it go.
Here's Aldama. There's the 3. Williams grabs the board. Boston has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Horford outside. An easy 2 on the layup. Now just a 2-point Memphis lead.
Nice work from the veteran big man, Al Horford, getting things done inside.
Brown against Kennard. On the take. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, the adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good. Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. And it's Morant missing. Boston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Brown passes to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jackson, he's checked in for Aldama. Dylan Brooks comes in for Desmond Bane. And it's Jones in for Morant. Out to Horford. Back to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Kennard outside. Connects from downtown. Kennard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, this is how Luke Kennard made his way to the NBA. The knockdown 3. Good night.
Tatum against Kennard. And there's the lob. Tatum's shot is good. Tatum's got 9.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Outside Jones. Kennard outside. Tatum with a steal. It's Smart on the wing. 1 second left. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very... Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Malcolm Brogdon, Grant Williams out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Derek White, and it's Cornette in at the 5 spot. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Kicks it out to Kennard, and there's a 3-second violation. Boston trailing. Outside Brogdon. Here's White. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
To the inside, outside for Brooks. Here's the 3, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Here's Brogdon. Shot from the low post is good. Brogdon's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, you have to appreciate this about Malcolm Brogdon. There's a level of physicality he brings to the guard position. Nice finish through contact.
Guard against White. Jones from outside. Memphis the rebound. Now Brooks. He's got 9. White with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, that's what you call speed, being the difference in transition. Off the steal, Derek White so heads up. When you analyze the skill set of a guy like Derek White, here's a combo guard who can fill so many gaps and do so many things well. What I love most is how hard he plays on both ends of the floor.
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jackson. Beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Jackson's got 8.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And the versatility White provides for this team is so important to us.
It is, B.A. He fills gaps. He can score it, board it, pass it, and he can defend with purpose. A guard that can help orchestrate the offense or, if need be, get off the ball. These multi-positional guards are critical to success.
Jones against Brogdon. 1:49 left in the third quarter of the game. That one a little long.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Adams with a screen on Williams. Brooks from outside. They get it again. Adams, the pass to Kennard. Brooks against Williams. Adams a screen. Out to the right wing. Back to Brooks. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. The drive by Brogdon. Here's Gallinari. Pass to Cornette. Williams on the wing. Brogdon against Moran. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Wow, how about the balance and strength of Malcolm Brogdon? Give him the end one. I think when people think of Malcolm Brogdon, the first word that comes to mind is consistency. This guy takes quality shots. He's already produced a 50, 40, 90 season back in 2019.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Desmond Bain, he's checked in for Brooks. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Tillman. Now here's Brogdon. 5 points in the game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Desmond Bain.
Well, the stretch court capabilities Danilo Gallinari brings to the table are huge in today's NBA. That shooting ability is always in demand.
Gallinari hits them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Cornette. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Morant with it. Give him 8. And then Morant with the dunk.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a stake.
Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Gallinari with it. Jackson in his pocket. Fires the three. White can't hit. Memphis leading. Pass to Adams. Now here's Bane. Adams with a screen on Williams. Now Jackson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. at Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Brent.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
And it's Tatum missing. Well, the Grizzlies shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Morant against Smart. Outside Morant. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Boston trailing. Here's Brown. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Morant. Boston again missing. And so it's Memphis with it. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. And again, Memphis no good. For Boston, they've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Horford outside. Smart against Morant. On the drive, Smart.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Morant, the pass to Bane. And there's the drive. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Tatum against Brooks. Tatum can't hit. The Grizzlies have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Morant, the pass to Adams. Tatum with a steal. All by himself. Jumps up. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, you love to see Jason Tatum using his length and athleticism to make plays defensively. That's nice.
Morant finds Bane. Adams with a screen on Brown. Back to Morant. Pass to Adams. Adams a screen. Brooks with it. Guarded now by Williams. Back to Adams. Shoots over Tatum. And it's Adams missing. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And it's Brown off the drive. Horford against Jackson. On the wing, Tatum for 3. Sinks the tray. And now just a 3-point Memphis lead.
Jason Tatum under duress. Big moment, no problem.
Here he goes. Bane again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Tatum passes to Brown. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
You can tell Jaylen Brown embraces these kinds of moments. Big time bucket.
On the wing, Bane. From behind the arc. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
On the drive, Smart. Here's Williams. Goes back up. Kick out to Brown. Back to Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. Fires from deep. No good on the shot. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Morant. Jackson with a screen on Smart. From deep, Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed up.
I smack clowns with mad style.
You've got to look your best coming into an opponent's building. And it's the Celtics to start out. And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard. A nice shot by Tatum. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And it goes down 2 points.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Conley with it, out guarded by Smart. Edwards against Brown. Edwards passes to McDaniels. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves. And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Now here's Tatum. Smart finds Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
Smart play by Tatum. Using the fake to get the contact, get to the line, a little easy too.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Outside, Horford. Back to Tatum. Outside, Smart. Stolen by Conley. And at the top of the key, Towns. Back to Conley. Here's Edwards. Good tee by Williams.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Yep, it counts.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
And taken away by Brown. The feed to Williams. Gobert with the block. And it's Towns penetrating. And Towns throws it down.
And that's what we call playing with force. And Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
It's stolen by Gobert. Towns finds Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. It's stolen by Brown. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, out to the wing, and Horford wide open. He shoots. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Edwards passes to Towns. The Timberwolves have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And that one misses.
At the line for Minnesota, Anthony Towns. At the line for...
And the second free throw, good.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
Smart against Conley. Williams, and finished off by Williams.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's McDaniels. Horford against Towns. Lock at 6. And here's Conley outside. Drains the three-pointer.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Smart kicks to Brown. Here's Tatum. The kick out to Brown. It's stolen by Edwards. .51 seconds left to play here in the first. And stolen by Horford. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Back to Brown. Pass to Williams. Here's Horford. Double team on Williams. Here's Brown. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line.
And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer. Someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Fires the three. Unable to get that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Horford. Outside, Smart. And here's Brown outside. Boston again missing. Left side, Edwards. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics. Timberwolves trail by 3. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam. Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. The kick out to Towns. And Boston with the rebound. And here's Smart. Left side, Horford. Smart passes to Horford. Back to Smart. No good off the back of the rim. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 3. Launches a 3. Doesn't go that time. And Boston will go the other way with it.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection with that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. But it's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Stolen by Smart. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Tatum.
Terrific steal. Smart doesn't take a lot of chances, but knows when to pick his spot.
And that's good. Jason Tatum for 3. Tatum's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end. The defense always had their eyes on him, and then he gives it away. Classic misdirection.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Outside Tatum. He kicks to Prince with the defensive effort.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Noel passes to Reed. Here's Noel, guarded by Horford.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Anderson can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 5. The kick out to Brown. Williams trying to break free, and it's Brown missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Alexander Walker. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a 3-point play. How did you react, Richard, to the changes and rules in 2021, specifically those banning non-basketball moves?
I loved it because the game has gone so far offensively that it put the defenders in such a bad spot. And so now that you're allowing for the defenders to actually play defense now, I think it's great for the game.
And instead of tricking your way to the free throw line.
Yeah, because they were using that. It's not a foul, it's what they call. And let's turn what they call into actual fouls. So the referees cleaned it up perfectly.
Now, here's Reed. After Taurean Prince's miss. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Smart. Minnesota shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Good on both. 59 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Tatum kicks to Brown. Pass to Horford. Driving to the basket. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Alexander Walker. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Smart with the drive. And again, Boston with the triple.
And that's how you want to get Horford his touches, within the... of the offense, preferably right off the catch.
Alexander Walker passes to Noel. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Anderson with the ball, out guarded by Smart. Here's Noel. Offensive rebound. Alexander Walker. Fires from deep. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Outside Tatum. No good on the last second attempt there. All right, David, thank you.
The Celtics, 30.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Brogdon out there with White. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Cornet in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Passes to Noel. Shoots the 3. Prince misses. Celtics leading by 6. Gallinari passes to Cornet. And the layup's good off the glass. Cornet's got his first bucket of the night.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender quarterback.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Brogdon kicks to White. Back to Brogdon. Out to Gallinari. A second chance effort. And Cornet gets it to go. Cornet's got the lead up to 8 now for Boston.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Brogdon the pass to Williams. Back to Brogdon. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 6.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
There's Gallinari with the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Conley dishes to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And Gobert kicks to Towns. McDaniels passes to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Here's Brogdon. They can't stop the run with that one. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 1-point game. They now take the lead. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
And one of the offensive forces in the league. When Towns wants to score, it is really hard to keep him from his spots.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Kicks to White. From outside the arc. No good on that one. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And the pass to Conley. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Great open look there. And now a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now here's White. Pass to Brogdon. And the foul called on Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. They set the pick. Here's White, and there's the drive.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Outside Edwards. And another 3 for Minnesota. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Minnesota. White goes in. It's stolen by Edwards. Launches it. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
You just don't realize how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. And that was sweet.
To halt the run, and there's Gallinari on the assist by White.
There's Gallinari working hard, being productive for his team. His effort always impressive.
Here's Edwards, drives to the hoop.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
And so it's Minnesota looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point, so that's the lineup for Minnesota.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Williams. Brown against Gobert and finished off by Brown.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
Conley kicks to Edwards. He dishes it to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. 6 to shoot. Another miss by Minnesota. Celtics trail by 8. Tatum on the wing. Back to Smart. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Tatum on the wing. Takes the 3. Rebound Minnesota. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Feeds it to Towns. Passes it to Gobert. Outside Conley. The dish to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Inside. Towns, no luck. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Up top, Brown. And too long on the shot.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Gobert finds Edwards. Out to Conley. Fires for 3. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. McDaniels with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Timberwolves passing it around. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Outside, Towns. And there's the pass to Edwards. Trying to end the drought. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Celtics trail by 8. Smart on the wing. 1:56 left to play here in the fourth. Brown feeling out a bit. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Edwards. Towns dishes to Conley. Back to Towns. And stolen by Williams. Smart with the ball. Conley picks him up. Boston again missing. Timberwolves leading by 8. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. He kicks it to McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Good on the triple.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Minnesota.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Anthony Edwards.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Towns down low, working on Horford. Towns runs a screen on Smart. Pass to Towns. A three. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Now here's McDaniel. Guarded closely. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks to Towns. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. A 3-ball. The shot. No good. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. Some good moment. All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
I smack clowns with mad style.
one to be intense, with two very athletic teams giving their all to capture the win, Clark.
And they both like to play a very fast-paced, energetic game, running hard, trying to score easy buckets, and that will lend itself to the conditioning level perhaps being the difference in who comes out on top.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
Now Bane takes the 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Conley. Jackson against Towns. The kick out to Conley. 5 to shoot. No good with the triple. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Great positioning on the putback.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Conley passes to Gobert. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles. Building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team. Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Towns. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. From deep, Morant. Rebound, Minnesota. Outside Conley. Outside Edwards. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The shot by Conley, no good. And here's Bane. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the long J. Bane's got 5 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Driving in, laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock if his teammate has something a little better. You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that. Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Morant with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Jackson outside. Outside Morant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% 3, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Now here's Towns. But no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Double team on Towns. McDaniels from long range. Adams grabs the miss.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Jackson with a screen on Conley. Adams, the pass to Morant. 34 seconds left to play in the first. From outside the arc. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. For Minnesota, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Edwards against Brooks. To the middle. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. McDaniels against Morant. Over McDaniels. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Now here's Morant. To the paint. Kicks it out to Jackson. The drive by Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Bain. Jackson the screen. Here's Adams. Defended by Gobert. The 3 from Bain. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
And the basket is good.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Now Bain. He's guarded by Conley. Bain against Conley. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer, Brooks. Offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
Oh, many of Adams' points are generated off putbacks, just like that one. They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, the Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Outside McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Bain. Here's Edwards, plenty of space. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And he gets that one. Edwards got 8.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Bain finds Jackson. Back to Bain. Pass to Morant. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Gobert with a screen on Morant. Edwards for 3. Brooks with the rebound. 1:10 left in the first half of this game. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Clark. Back to Kennard. 6 to shoot. Pass to Clark. Lets it fly. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whips it.
Memphis foul. Tyus Jones. First personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw misses.
Nikhil Alexander Walker. At the line.
Good on the second one. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Jones up top. 34 seconds left to play in the half. Pass to Aldama. 5 on the clock. To the middle. The ball's knocked loose. Kicks it out to Kennard. Three-pointer, no good. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Noel. Anderson with a screen on Jones. This one for 3. Kennard with the rebound. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Grizzlies up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court for Memphis, they've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with Luke Kennard, and it's Clark in at the center, filling out the middle. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. We've seen the pace of the game ratchet up every year, Clark. Might that trend reverse at some point?
I don't think so, B. I mean, the game is meant to be played fast, and because of the potency of the three-point shot, the skill level of the players, the athleticism, I think you're going to continue to see teams play with a lot of pace because that's easier in terms of producing points.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Off the inbound pass, and Bane lays it in. Bane's got 10 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Memphis leading. Outside Jones. Right side, Williams. Back to Jones. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Aldama. 4-3. Pure from three-point range. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
And that one drops. Anderson's got his first 2 points.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
Jones, the pass to Kennard. Clark up top. Reed defending. Left side Jones. Shot clock at 5. Over to the left wing. Here's Aldama. Outside Jones. Takes a 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
To the wing on the left. Reed, a screen on Williams. Here's Prince. Inside. Reed. And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time, right in the shooting pocket.
You know, Naz Reid initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league. and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Nas Reed an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reed did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Reed, three-pointer. Drills it from deep. Now just a three-point Memphis lead.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
Clark outside. Lets it go from deep. Can't hit that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Prince. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Alexander Walker. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play. Clearly, a defensive breakdown there, guys. They didn't play him close enough on the inbound and then gave up the triple.
Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Williams on the wing. He shoots. He's off on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Substitution on the board.
McDaniels against Morant. From deep. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Goes up again. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Towns. McDaniels with it. To the inside. The kick out to Edwards. Sinks it from distance. Edwards has got 11.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Morant, the pass to Bane. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Bane's gotten 4 this quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Pass to Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Another shot. Back to Gobert. Stolen by Jackson. Morant with it. He gets it off. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 5. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Conley passes to Gobert. And the shot's good.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever. Running the point with precision.
On the wing, Brooks. Back to Morant. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Conley goes in. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Gobert. Back to Daniels. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Outside Morant. Down low. Adams finds Morant. Looking to get it going. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
Bane, he's checked in for Kennard. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. From deep, Conley. Kept alive. Outside McDaniels. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Morant with it. He's picked up by Conley. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Edwards against Bane. Now here's Edwards. Defense is right there. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Towns has got his first 3 points of the game.
How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that? Towns is a unicorn. Awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Now Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Hounded by Morant. Shot clock at 3. And stolen by Bane. Adams, the pass to Morant. Launches a 3. And another miss by Memphis. The Timberwolves trail. Conley with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Morant against McDaniels. Left side Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the jam.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
To the left side wing. Picked by Gobert. From deep, Conley. And the three-pointer goes.
Captain Clutch, one of Conley's many monikers, appropriate here. Just wow.
McDaniels against Morant. Outside Bane. From behind the arc. Oh, nails the triple.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Outside McDaniels. Bane against Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Bane. Edwards and pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Conley with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Gobert. Cash. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
Edwards finds Towns. Left side McDaniels to take the lead. No good from three-point range. And here's Edwards outside. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot it. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
clowns with mad style.